John Santiago calls the spike in COVID-19 cases across the country an extension of the first wave that we experienced here. But as we look around and see improving numbers and businesses reopening here in Massachusetts, he says now is not the time to let our guard down.
Until we have a vaccine, all we can really do is be as vigilant as possible.
Well, Dr. John Santiago's work at Boston Medical Center's emergency room has largely returned to pre-COVID days. His mind is never far from the virus, especially during his weekday job on Beacon Hill, working on policy to help people get through the pandemic.
Things are quite precarious. I mean, you're just one super spreader event away from another surge.
Dr. Santiago says Massachusetts has done an incredible job keeping infections down, but he's concerned about the record number of cases and more hospitalizations in other states around the country.
I would argue it's a lot of the political leadership there that has failed their citizens, that have decided to reopen the economy too quick, that has decided to not take the virus as seriously as they should have. And as a result, you're having the situation we're seeing today.
Many of the new cases in the U.S. involve younger people who largely handle the virus better than older patients, and that's putting vulnerable people at risk.
We still know that up to 20 to 40% of people are asymptomatic when they have the virus. And so you could be hanging around with your friends, going to bars and restaurants, and potentially spreading this virus amongst members of your community and loved ones.
Dr. Santiago reminds the fall, as kids are supposed to head back to school with flu season coming, could be a dangerous time.
We have to prioritize public health. And I think that's when we come up with plans and guidelines as a government, we want to make sure that the teachers and the staff and the essential workers are safe and sound and secure, as well as the students. My worry is that we will see a second peak, a second surge, that will be maybe deadlier than the first surge.
For people who may feel it's okay to let down your guard a little, what do you want them to know?
You cannot let down your guard. We are in a crisis, an unprecedented crisis, living in unprecedented times. And so many people have lost their lives.
Dr. Santiago made it a point to remind people there are still hot spots here in Massachusetts with pretty high positive test rates. And we need to do all we can to make sure vulnerable communities and essential workers are protected. Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.